Last year, the boys and I went to Budapest.
Who's ready to get molested?
This year, we're going all the way to the Polish seaside to see various artists perform at a festival called Opener. But there's only one artist that we're specifically looking forward to.
इससे बड़ा सूटकेस नहीं मिला क्या?
Sir, in shirt and all, huh? 40 किलो की पेटी लानी चाहिए 40 किलो की है तेरी पेटी लानी चाहिए थी.
Fitting Davin's 23-kilo suitcase wasn't the only thing that was challenging because we had a 300-kilometer journey ahead of us. But we all know driving can get a bit boring, so we decided to keep the morale up by some amazing singing. After getting demoted to the back seat because of my amazing singing and then an hour-long delay because of traffic, we were finally getting close to the hotel. At this point, none of us knew what to expect.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
भाई वो माई ने मीठी मीठी बातें करके वो भूतनी तो नहीं थी और वो भूतनी तो नहीं थी शमशान के पास में. हम लोग रात को 1 बजे आएंगे सुबह इधर कोई माई खड़ी होगी बाल नहीं एक्चुअली
Yes!
फुटबॉल पे छोड़ है बास्केटबॉल अबे बॉल्स में चलो वॉलीबॉल खेलने चलते हैं.
Oh shit. इतनी बड़ी पेटी मेरी बॉल छोड़ दी. अबे कोई बॉल ले लो. सुनील छेत्री की औलाद नहीं हूं मैं. गोला सो मैं पुनीत के ऊपर सोऊंगा.
अरे यार ये बहुत साफ है ये बहुत
खोल खोल खोल.
क्या है
अबे चाय बना सकते हैं.
चाय पत्ती ला.
वाघ बकरी है किसी के पास? Right, so we have checked into the hotel. It's more of a guest house, but you can see we're going to be sleeping on twin beds and sharing. There's a lot more beds than necessary because there's only 4 of us, but 6 beds. It's in the middle of nowhere, so we were quite scared, as you probably saw. When we were driving here, we thought we'd get molested. But there is a football pitch, so that's where we're going to go now. And then after that, we might go to the concert venue to get our bands. But yeah, that's the plan. The other worrying part is that there is no breakfast here, and the closest restaurant is like 11 kilometers away. So we'll have to also figure that out.
After messing around on the football pitch and me kicking the ball over the fence, more on that on day 2, we decided it was high time that we go to the festival and scout out some stuff. On this day particularly, we didn't want to really see anyone perform, but just to scout out what's happening and get our wristbands.
Okay, so it's the first day of the festival. We're gonna get our bands today. Who are you most excited for?
Oliver.
We'll get the tickets and then we'll get Ice Spice naked. Not today, not today. मेरे को लगा देवन गा रहा है. तो ड्राइवर की गोदी में बैठना क्या प्रोसीजर है?
मैं पहले बच्चा हूँ.
Right, so we have entered the festival. We got our tickets. It's extremely crowded, but today we're not planning to go for anyone specific because tomorrow is the main event, the thing. The person we came to see the most, Dua Lipa. So today we're just kind of prepping, kind of checking the places out, what is where, getting food, figuring out where the stages are because it's massive. It's on an airport. But I'm very excited for tomorrow, but it's going to be sick. Looking forward to it.
Figuring out that the food and drinks were 3 times more expensive and you couldn't bring them from outside was a bit of a bummer. But on the plus side, we heard that Maneskin is supposed to be performing in 30 minutes. So that's where we made our way to. And I gotta say, we were pleasantly surprised. Maybe that's like the best way, that you don't have any expectations and then even if they do something slightly good, it seems impressive. And we definitely knew all the lyrics.
Okay, so that was Maneskin. It's getting quite late and very cold, so we are gonna go back home. But we scouted out what we want to do, where we want to eat, and tomorrow we are prepped. Dua Lipa, we're coming.
We were planning to stay a bit longer and suddenly got very cold and none of us had brought our hoodies, so we decided to head back. On top of the cold weather, Puneet and Mohit decided to hit a very cold celebration. And that was that for day one, traveling 4 hours all the way to the seaside, checking into our Oompa Loompa hotel, and then we were just tired, so we ended up just cuddling together and going to sleep. Day two started with Puneet and I playing ping pong in a creepy basement, after which we decided to retrieve the lost ball that I kicked over the fence yesterday.
Right, so we are en route to find my lost ball that I kicked over the fence there. And we had to go through some goats and I don't know where the ball is. It's a white ball, so we should be able to spot it if it is somewhere here, but it's just all jungle and I kicked it and I fucked up. There's like insects and biting me. I am f***ed if something attacks me here. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, I think I can see the ball. Oh my God. No way. It's all the way down there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh my, right there. Right there, that's the ball. Oh, there's like bugs. Oh my God, let me... Fuck. Right, okay. I came from there. Just zoop, 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 zoop. The ball is right here. Oh my God, I regret kicking this. I don't know how I'm gonna get back up. I might be cooked. Oh, I don't know who thought it was a good idea, but my dumbass thought it would be amazing to kick a ball over a fence. I thought I was Ronaldo. Oh, my farm, I have like shorts and as well, so I'm getting bugs all over me, but I have the ball though. Jesus Christ, I'm out of breath. Ugh. I can't, I have to use both hands, wait. I'll be right back. We've made it, chat. Oh my God. I made it. Oh, there's a goat that's waiting for me at the door. Hey, buddy. Get me out, brother. Open this. Brother. You just left it closed. Got the ball back. Bro, I have so many bug cuts on my Really? Ah. Oh my God. Yes. All worth it for my ball. I ain't kicking that anymore, bro. Oh my God. You're touching the goat?
Yeah.
By distracting the goat, Puneet has become friends with the goat and she comes up to him for pets. Damn. We have to show David and Mohit to see what they think. They thought I wouldn't do it. Guys?
Last time I saw Mohit open his mouth so wide was when... Well, I'll let your imagination complete the sentence. Now, today was the day I had been looking forward to for the last 6 months. It was the main event. My goat, Dua Lipa, performing. I even got a t-shirt specially for this occasion, so the dedication was there.
Right, we have arrived at the festival, except we are here 8 hours before Dua Lipa is actually supposed to perform because there are other artists that are going to be performing before that. So if we want to keep the front row seats, we have to watch all the other artists, whether we like it or not. We're already sick of each other because we'll have to stay there for 8 hours. Plus it's windy and it probably looks like it's going to rain. So let's just hope Dua Lipa's PJ doesn't take a U-turn this time because that happened 2 years ago when we went.
Exactly 2 years ago, we also went for the concert, but then she cancelled because her private jet couldn't land because of thunderstorms and heavy rainfall. So we were still also skeptical about this show today. At this point, we had no idea if she's going to come for the concert or not because we were constantly checking her socials and neither her or her management had posted anything about being in Poland. So we were kind of a bit on the edge.
Right, so we are now running to the main stage because there's a lot of people who might want to come. So we are going to make a run for it to get the best stage. Dua Lipa, you better show up.
All that running ended up being pretty much pointless because we didn't realize that there was another entrance to the festival which was way closer to the stage we wanted to be at. Because of that, we weren't as close as we anticipated, especially if you take into consideration that we were at the venue 3 hours before the gates opened and 8 hours before Dua Lipa was actually supposed to perform. Now, there were 2 artists that were performing before Dua Lipa. Seeing them was amazing, it was great time pass, but then the worst thing happened. Yep, it started raining. I forgot my hoodie, and so that kind of sucked. So I was just in the rain crying in my Dua Lipa t-shirt. And I was just hoping that I can just see her on stage and it'll all be worth it. Hopes were getting low. Our morals were pretty down and the rain was kind of ruining it. But then... as soon as she stepped on the stage, she kept playing Banger.
Cause I'm lost in the way you move, the way you feel. One kiss is all it takes. Fall in love with me.
After Banger.
You want me, I'm a fool. I'm levitating, I'm looking away. We're looking at it, yeah, 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 yeah.
After Banger.
Come on, baby, get to know you. Just another chance so that I can show that all that you got.
Nobody else.
And I definitely wasn't fanboying.
What a cool festival.
That's my goat.
Show was going well, but then she announced this.
This is our last song. I hope I didn't jinx myself. But we've got one last chance to dance.
Time is running like the solar eclipse.
And just like that, she's gone.
That was the greatest concert I've ever been to. I thought I lost my voice. I am slowly on the verge of, so I'm not gonna scream anymore. But we are going back home now. That was genuinely some of the most fun I had. We had to stand through rain and stuff. Definitely worth it. Sitting there for 8 hours. Oh, I'm losing my voice. See you next morning.
We then headed back home with big smiles on our faces. Even when editing this, I was smiling a lot. One thing I wasn't a fan of was me constantly having to pull out my phone and record, because I'd rather just enjoy the moment and be there. In the moment, I might not have enjoyed it, but then if I look back at it in 5-10 years, it will be a pretty cool memory to look at and hopefully show it to her when I'll be collabing with her. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, on to day 3.
It is day 3. We have a very late start because everyone slept late. The room, it gets as messy as it gets when 4 men live in it. So you can kind of hear from my voice that I'm kind of losing it. Today, we have the big booty artists. We have Doja Cat and Ice Spice back to back today. So we're gonna head out. I'll catch you in the transition. Whatever you say it.
First up, we had Ice Spice. Now, we weren't expecting much, but she really lowered the standards. After a 45-minute delay, she only decided to perform for 35 minutes. And within that, the audience wasn't in tune with her, and the only time they would scream was when... Yep, you guessed it, when she shaked her ass. Throughout the concert, the boys and I were wondering as to how she still has a career, and we wanted to go get a refund immediately. But all hope wasn't lost because 21 Savage was performing next. We had a lot of high hopes, but then...
Why do you niggas have it so hard? Why you gotta...
He left his autotune, his backup dancers, and his production back in America, I guess. My man 21 Savage was so out of breath that he was playing fill in the blanks with his fans.
But this ain't USC, this chopper thing with a gun.
And shocker, the crowd failed to fill in the blank.
I be Gucci down, you wear look.
Oh, and here you can see Puneet sneezed because he's allergic to shit singing. Well, you know what they always say, leave the best for last. There's always one more artist, and in our case, it was Doja Cat. Can she be the Lord and Savior of today's abomination of a day? And bro, she cooked. and the production was just mwah. I don't know why I said mwah out loud, that's weird.
Take it to the they know the motherfucking you the type of one that
We all wished we listened to more of her songs before the concert so we would have enjoyed it a lot more and sang along, but we still had a lot of fun. And with that, we end day 3 and move on to the last day.
Right, so it is day 4. Technically, the festival is today as well, but we're not going for it because there's no one interesting. Tyla was supposed to come, but then suddenly she gets injured. I think we're just cursed, and we've gone for a spontaneous plan of just going back home today rather than tomorrow. But I'm sure my future self will check you up with more details because, as you can hear, I'm slowly losing my voice.
So we ended up checking out, going to an Indian restaurant. It was terrible. And then we headed back home. And now, here we are. It was a lot of fun being with the boys, and I'm hoping this video captures the memories we had created. Obviously, I didn't record everything, but I feel like I recorded a lot of the core memories that I can watch back in a couple of years. But yeah, that was my vacation of 2024. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And let me know if I should do more of these. And I'll see you guys next Saturday.
One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me.
Randy.